You are listening to Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast with your host, Michael Peterson.
Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast, and today is February 6th, 2025, and thanks for hanging out with me. If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, then head on over to youtube.com/Hello Cupcake, It's Me to check out the YouTube channel that's updated every Wednesday and Saturday. And also go give hellocupcakeitsme.com some love. Make sure that you follow me on all the different social media platforms. And I now have a Blue Sky account. And I am still getting used to that. But my profile over at Blue Sky is Bubba Goo. That's BUBBAGOO.BSKY.social. So, yeah, kind of a long one. And on there, you'll also find a link to my Rednote profile. And take a look at my book, Carpe Diem Scroto, 365 Daily Affirmations at www.cdsthebook.com. So how was everything with you guys? It has been a very strange couple of weeks, and one that is full of just uncertainty. Uncertainty in what is going to be happening with the government, uncertainty as how that's going to affect my life and the lives of those that I love and care about, and just so many unknowns. And I think that's the part that bothers me the most, is the unknown aspect of it all. But I've also been a little under the weather, and you can probably hear it in my voice. It's kind of cracky, kind of like deep and nasally a little bit. And that's because I have been dealing with some sort of sinus infection or something like that for the last 2 weeks now. And on top of all of that, I've been dealing with high blood pressure. So much so that last night, it seriously scared me. I probably should have went to the hospital, but it's been snowing for 2 days. And if you've watched any of my content on Instagram or Facebook or wherever I post, you know how much I absolutely hate the snow. And I was thinking about, what if I did go into the hospital and they decided to keep me? Who's gonna watch my cat? Who's gonna take care of my household stuff? Who's going to do the things that I need to do while I'm there at the hospital? Can I bring my electronics with me so that I still have the ability to connect with people? And actually, that wouldn't have even been an issue. I would have taken them regardless if they told me I couldn't have them or not. Just be like, listen, my shit needs to be here. I need to be able to get a hold of my friends and family. So, bios con dildos. But, yeah. So, last night, my blood pressure was really, really high. I took 2 puffs off of my albuterol inhaler, and that was because my lungs were hurting and feeling like I was about ready to have an asthma attack. Well, in the process of doing so, it shot my blood pressure up to almost, it was like 187 over 142 or something like that. And it caused me to have a pretty significant nosebleed. Like, my nose started bleeding at about 10:30, and by 10:47 it or 11:47 it was just barely stopping. So I was kind of lightheaded from all of that happening. I finally broke down and took half of one of my blood pressure medications. I haven't been taking my blood pressure medication just because it scares the shit out of me. But I don't know. I've been reluctant to do so, and I think that last night was kind of a bitch slap wake up call telling me, okay, dude, this is your life. You got to do it. And I made a really emotional video last night because I wasn't sure if I was going to wake up in the morning. And, when you live with mental health and depression and stuff like that, and you are not in the thralls of your darkest mental health, you fight like the third monkey on Noah's ramp to try to stay alive and stay like around. Had I had that bout last night when I was really depressed and like suicidal and thinking of just carrying out self-harm, I probably wouldn't be here this morning making this video. Or not video, but making this recording. So I made a video last night that was over an hour and 15 minutes of me just apologizing to people, getting my last words on camera, and then I fell asleep like shortly after that, and that was about like 1:30, 2 o'clock this morning. And I slept good and hard. That I remember having a few dreams here and there, but I can't recall what any of them are. And when I woke up, I was just like, okay, I made it to another day. Okay, let's just see what today brings and how this is going to play itself out, and so on and so forth. So yeah, definitely very interesting, and I feel very numb right now, honestly. Like, I'm not happy, I'm not sad, I'm not stressed out, I'm not anything. I'm just kind of like middle of the road. But I don't know if that's my mental health shielding and protecting me from everything, or if that is just how I genuinely feel. So that's kind of like the whole even keeled tone that's going on right now, is just that's how I feel. I'm just like in this kind of idle stage. But yeah, so mental and physical health aside, speaking of which, I think I have a therapy appointment this coming Monday. Yes, of course I do. So yeah, I have a therapy appointment coming on Monday. Maybe it'll be something that we talk about if I find it relevant enough still at the time to bring up. But yeah, so I started a new class. It's on understanding the teenage adolescent brain, or the psyche, and it's interesting so far, but also very dry. It's intro to adolescent mental health, and it's talking about like how most adolescent mental health is overlooked as acting up or just being a teenager, when in 2017 it was discovered that 5.5% of people from 2 years to 4 years experience mental health disorders. 8.1% from 5 to 19 years old experience emotional disorders, and 16.9% from 17 to 19 experience mental health disorders. And that what was the causing factor is that something between the ages of 2 and 19 have caused this mental disorder to increase, and that the best evidence shows a complex dynamic mixture of physical and social development within a particular setting is what has a lot to do with this. And that 11.2% of 5 to 15-year-olds reported at least one mental health disorder. Boys with 11.8 are the increase in males went from 11.8% to 13.1%, and in girls 7.5% to 9.3%. So it was, noticeable enough to have to chart it. And I started thinking about it, and I'm like, well, yeah, a lot of mental health that is being like brought to light now is the fact that there is a global access to bullying and to being harmed online by your peers. And because we live in a damn near instant gratification society, these people are more prone to being turned into a meme and made fun of on a global scale, versus how, like, when I was growing up from the 80s to the 90s, you really didn't have to worry about that because technology didn't play that big of a part in our lives because it wasn't there. Yeah, some of us had home computing systems, but the internet was still brand new and budding. People were connecting for the first time via chat rooms and stuff like that. And it was through the development of chat rooms that people started really being viperous and just disgusting. And it's part of what I like about the Chinese media, or social media platforms. Red Note has been amazing, and I absolutely love it over there. All the videos that I post, I get at least 300 or 400 comments and likes and all this other stuff. I have seen some of the more negative stuff from American social media creeping its way over there. And they are very, very strict on what is allowed and what isn't allowed. And so far, I've reported 3 accounts and I noticed that within hours of me reporting those accounts, that those accounts were completely blocked and gone. So I just like the social media atmosphere over there. And with Blue Sky was created by the original owner and creator of Twitter. So Blue Sky is everything that Facebook and Twitter should have been. So I'm liking that platform, and I'm going to be joining the Chinese version of YouTube here probably today, and making videos over there for their that is geared specifically for cultures outside of the US, and just see how that goes. But yeah, so that's kind of that. Above and beyond that, I haven't really been doing much of anything, just kind of keeping to myself, going to the bar every so often, well, at least nightly, and hanging out for an hour or two, and just enjoying life to the best of my ability, and trying to not consume American media unless I absolutely have to. I'm trying to stay far away from America politics as much as possible. It scares the hell out of me what's happening, and yeah. There's going to be a poll after this on, like, if you want me to start talking more about my personal religion and spirituality and my personal political views, or if I should just keep the content as is. And if you have questions, comments, concerns about what you would like to see or hear, or like the media that you want to consume that I produce, let me know. You can send me an email, hellocupcakeitsme@gmail.com, and just tell me, hey, this is the kind of stuff that I would like to see from you, and I'll think about changing things up and seeing if I can get that implemented. So anyways, I think I'm gonna go ahead and let you go, but if you live somewhere where it is snowing, or you live somewhere where the fires have ravaged your homes, be careful. I'm sorry if you lost your homes during the fires there in California. Hopefully you are able to rebuild. I know that you can't rebuild the memories that you lost, pictures that you lost, and stuff like that. I've been through my own house fires there in California. I know the devastation. I know the existential fear that you're going through right now. I understand everything that you are having to deal with, and my heart, my love, my sympathy, my empathy, my everything is with you right now. If you are driving in one of the states that has snow, be careful. Don't add to the population, and don't subtract from the population. And until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.
Hey everyone, did you know that there is a new exciting book coming out by the aspiring author Michael Peterson, called Carpe Diem Scroto 365 Daily Affirmations? This book is a daily affirmation workbook that has mental health writing prompts to help you navigate your day better. With funny and witty plain English humor, you will find prompts that ask you things like, talk about a time that you needed support and didn't have it. What did you do to support yourself, and what tips and suggestions would you have for others who may be going through something similar? Each day, the affirmations help to reframe things so that you can get the best out of your day. And at the end of the day, there is a journaling section to write about the day's exploits. If you would like to learn more about this fabulous book, please visit the website www.cdsthebook.com. Again, that website is www.cdsthebook.com. If you have a podcast, radio show, or would like to book Michael for an engagement, or have him on your show, please send an email to cdsbook@gmail.com or look for the media kit and other booking information on the website.
Thank you so much for tuning in. You have been listening to Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast with your host, Michael Peterson. Please make sure to check back often as new episodes are released bi-weekly. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to send a message to hellocupcakeitsme@gmail.com. And until next time, stay happy, safe, and keep doing the best you can with what you have been given.